Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. Today we are using the Tarot Key Goddess Oracle. What I am doing today is I am giving my readings for the goddess who is going to be with us through the year. So this is for my daily people born on, well, we're starting with Fridays. I have picked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday goddesses. These are goddesses for the people that are born. This first goddess is going to be for the people that are born on Fridays. So if you were born on a Friday, this first reading is going to be for the goddess that is going to be with you through the year 2023. The goddess that is going to be with you for the year for my Friday born people is this top card. I'm just going to go straight through all the days of the week, giving you your goddess that will be with you for the year of 2023. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I've just placed a bunch of different stones around these cards. I don't know if anything resonates with you and you'd like to take a pic of one of these stones to carry with you. Take a snapshot with your phone. Take that stone. Now this one here is a tiger's eye. It's got tiger's eye in it. I'm not really sure what the name of this stone is, but I'm going to go ahead and list the stones on the site around, starting with this one here. From the left in order, I will list the stones and what they are. After you pick them, go ahead and pick a stone, and then the goddess is chosen for you. I picked them ahead of time. So again, please like and share this post if you like it. And this is the goddess of the year 2023 that will be with you. So for my Friday born people, this first goddess is for you. Make sure I only have one card here because I have them all piled up. Hera. The goddess Hera is for my people who are born on Fridays. The goddess Hera, it says, is obstacles are preparation for greater accomplishments. Resilience is the key word for our goddess Hera, for our people born on Fridays. So she is saying that she is here for you when you feel you've come to your wit's end and everything seems to be, there seems to be obstacles in your path. Things you want to accomplish don't seem to be getting accomplished because of these obstacles. She is here to let you know that you are stronger than you think you are. You can get through these battles. Life has challenges on this earth that we live right now. When we are living our life on this earth, it is full of challenges. Lessons, failures, accomplishments, but lessons are learned from your failures and your usually not your greatest achievements. So Hera is ready to let you know that your soul is ready for this journey into 2023, and you chose this. She wants you to know you chose this lifetime, and do not fear it. She is here for you. She's pointing out that you are stronger than you think you are. And on all these goddesses, I would suggest, if this was picked for you, to go ahead and do a little research on them as well. You know, grab a nice piece of paper, a colorful piece of paper, and start nicely writing down keywords that are associated with Hera. And your first one can start with resilience. So let's move on. That was for our Friday born people. Let's move on to our Saturday born people. My Saturday born people. Yi, Y-H-I. She's the creatrix goddess. Live in the flow of your life. It says, birthing them to life. Live in the flow of your ideas. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Live in the flow of your ideas, birthing them to life. So she is saying, it is time for you to start. You have all these ideas and plans, and the goddess Yi is the let's look at this, creatrix goddess. So she is saying, it's time to create. This is a beautiful card. It's almost like an Aboriginal woman in Australia, and there's a kangaroo, wallaby, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, live in the flow of your ideas, birthing them into life. Don't just sit and have a bunch of ideas that you don't do anything with. You are living in this moment, and she is saying, embrace the flow of the ideas that are coming to you and breathe them into life, breathe them into fruition. Use this to build a sturdy foundation to build upon that, like this hill here. Start from the bottom and move yourself up. You have the groundwork laid. She is asking you to build upon that. You are being divinely guided this year through the universe and through creatrix goddess Yi, Y-H-I, and she is saying, time. It's time. It's time for you to live in the flow of your beautiful ideas and breathe them life. Breathe them into life. So again, Google, use your web browser. We've got some static in the room. Friday, Saturday, now we're on to Sunday, goddess. Oh my gosh, I love this card. Urania, perspective. It is all in the mind. So for my Sunday people, she is bringing you the gift of perspective, and she is asking you to look at things in everything has its own perspective based on how you look at it. Somebody's view on something, they may have a different perspective on something that was seen or heard. And she's asking you to remember that everything has a different perspective if it's looked at in a different eye, a different way, a different angle. And she also wants you to know that, your perception shapes your reality, so in which you live in. So if you want to have a happy, abundant life, you can build that. You can build that happy, abundant life. And it's in your perspective. So if something so-called negative happens, it's how you look at that as a lesson. Are you looking at it as a lesson that you need to take a different perspective on? Or if something fails, it's all in your perspective. Urania. Uranie. My Sunday people need to look her up and remember that you have the power to shift your perspective, and only you have that power. So you can live in a negative environment, but it's all in your mind. And so if you remember that, sometimes we have to so-called fail in order to make things work out. The negative is in your mind, in your perspective, and the positive is in your perspective. Again, Urania, go ahead, Sunday people, and use your web browser to look up Urania. Now we are on to Monday. Calliope. Elocution. Elocution. Your words have power. Use them with clear intent. So I'm actually going to look up the word elocution, and we can find out what it means online. The skill of clear and expressive speech, especially of distinct pronunciation and articulation. So your words have power. Use them with clear intent. Elocution. Elocution. So remember, she is the goddess of using your words and being clear on what you want to ask for. So obviously, for my Monday born people, she needs to be with you this year to remind you that you need to be clear on your intentions and clear on what you want. You can't get what you want sometimes if you're going to beat around the bush and play passive aggressive. You have to speak clearly, speak your intentions clearly. Maybe on your monthly moon, maybe you do a monthly new moon journaling. Speak your intention clearly. Ask for what you want clearly. There's nothing wrong with asking for what you want. You might not get it, but at least you'll be clear on what you want. Let's say it's a job, for example. If you want a raise, you can ask your boss, hey, when are we getting raises? You know, can I get a raise? When will I get a raise? It doesn't mean you should be rude, and it doesn't mean that you should be arrogant and snobby about it, but you certainly can speak your mind. Again, if we're looking at other goddesses here, it's all in perspective. So I guess if you go in with a pure heart and somebody else thinks your words were rude, well, that's their problem as well. You don't need to worry about that. But remember, your words have power, and to use them with clear intent. Speak with intention, speak with clarity, speak with purpose. Speak with what you want to be your final outcome. I mean, it's one of the greatest powers we have, is to be able to speak, and I think it's one of the greatest powers that doesn't get used the way that it should, because I think, when we're being raised, we're taught to be, respectful, and I'm sure some, everybody's raised in a different way, but I'm sure some people are fearful of asking because that's a generational hump you need to get over. I mean, for me, using me for example, it's not always that easy for me to say exactly what I want. But, and she isn't my goddess for the year, but I am saying that it's one of the hardest things that you can do. I understand. So she's a great goddess for my Monday, Moon Day, emotional people, you know, who wear their heart on their sleeves. It seems like, yeah, you can be a moon day. You could have a moon sign. You could be Cancer, Pisces, emotional water sign, but it doesn't mean that you're able to speak clearly with intent on what you want. But Calliope is here for you, for my Monday born people. What a beautiful gift for the year. All of these are beautiful gifts, by the way. Okay, let's go on to our, oh, I guess I want to turn that around, don't I? You can't see it really in here, but that's okay. Okay, so now our Tuesday born people. Oops, upside down. Hebe, Goddess Hebe, inner child. She is asking you to find your inner child, and she is with you all year to remember that inner child that's within you. I giggle a little bit because one of my besties who I lost during the pandemic, her goddess was Hebe. She's not my goddess of the year either, though. But I always constantly try to work with my inner child and remember that child. I mean, I do have a hard time always remembering it, but I don't know. I think she's always there, my inner child. So rediscover the simple pleasures of life. Take the time to reconnect with your youth. And this is a good lesson for everybody as well. But for my Tuesday born people, lucky you, you get a goddess that is going to walk with you through the year and remind you of your inner child. Rediscover the pleasures of life. Take the time to reconnect with your youth. You know, let go. You deserve to remember that inner child. As we age through life, it doesn't mean that we lose that. We do. You do. When you become an adult, you don't have that. You know, you're not a child, but you should always remember to remember that child and act like that child once in a while, you know. And remember that you can use your inner child. You could ask yourself, what would I do when I was 7 in this situation? And if you think about it, that inner child could probably lead you to the correct answers 99.5% of the time. Inner child is enthusiastic, trusting. Sometimes we lose that complete childlike trust in our lives. We lose a lot of things, you know, as we become adults and age. So I think for my Tuesday born people, you are being asked to carry Goddess Hebe with you. I think that's how she said it, my friend. Goddess Hebe. But I would definitely, again, use your web browser and look these goddesses up. Check them out. So that's my Tuesday born people. Lucky you. All of you are lucky. Here's my Wednesday born people. Elios, generosity. Give and you shall receive. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean giving of money, but generosity in giving of money as well, if you can, is always good to charitable, charities. But generosity Elios, give and you shall receive. It means more than giving physical. It means giving of yourself, giving of your love, giving of your trust, giving of your energy. And Elios is the goddess of generosity. So she's asking you to take a look inside you and remember not to be so guarded. Patience. Patience is also something that she might be trying to remind you of. Be patient if you're impatient. Believe in yourself. You know, let things happen. But remember that you also have to give to receive. So whether that's giving in a physical money sense, or giving love to others, giving friendship to others, giving help to others, work, it could be work, family, friends, love. I mean, it's a two-way street. If you give, you will receive. The energy of the universe is there to give, but you also have to give, whether that be of words, of love, relationships. If you give love, you will receive love. Calm yourself, calm your mind. Imagine what you want. Imagine what you want to receive, or what you want to gain, and just remember that in order to receive, you must give in all things, even at work. I mean, you have to be part of a team. You have to work together. You can all accomplish a goal together, and you will all be successful. In a relationship, if you give your heart and your love, you may receive that person's heart and love back. And patience is a virtue with my Wednesday born people, and this is my goddess, and I don't know much about her, so I am going to be looking her up. Now we are at our Thursday born people. Thursday born people, Kamrusipa, release. I dissolve negative and self-limiting beliefs from my body, mind, and spirit. So Kamrusipa is the guy. I've actually never heard of her, so I'm going to Google, or use my web browser on her after this as well. But it says, I dissolve negative and self-limiting beliefs from my body, mind, and spirit. So that's just a beautiful message in general. Obviously, I mean, it's so easy to be negative when things don't work out the way we want them to. Excuse me, I have to take a sip of my coffee here. So she is also, if you look at this picture, she is also showing you the abundance that is like around you. All you need to do is be open to receiving it. Release the negative energies, the questioning energies, the self-limiting beliefs from your mind, body, and spirit, and know that you deserve all that is good, and that you see, that you feel other people get. Be gratitude, be grateful daily. yeah, for what you have. And you know, reflect on what you currently have. Be thankful for what you have. You know, evaluate what you hold dear and release what is harmful to you. I mean, once you release the negative and self-limiting beliefs, the world is your oyster, basically. What a beautiful gift. I mean, for my Thursday born people, all of these are just beautiful. So I'm going to go through them again. Friday, Hera, resilience. Saturday, Yi, creatrix, goddess. Sunday, Urania, perspective goddess. Monday, Calliope, elocution, speak clearly. Tuesday goddess, Hebe, inner child. Wednesday goddess, Elios, generosity, give and you will receive. And Thursday goddess, Kamersipa, release all that is not in the best of your interest, in the best for your health. So I am so happy to give you these goddesses that will be with you for 2023, and hope to see you back again. And well, I mean, for my weekly readings, I know I will see you all back again. So this was just a quick goddess reading for our goddess ally for my, depending on the day of the week that you were born. So again, please like and share this post, Vagabond Gypsy. And again, I will put these stones, I will list these stones on the YouTube page underneath in order from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 stones. So I will put them on there.